Anyone that's living in Ireland this week would have known the weather has been, I won't say the word. Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So before we get started, I just want to wish everyone a happy St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully, yes, his parades went well and you didn't get caught in any showers. And for any of the children watching the video there, don't be annoying mommy and daddy takes. They might have had a few drinks last night, so just sit down, watch the video, stay quiet and enjoy. So unfortunately we didn't really get out to the fields this week. The only good thing is we did get a bit done in our TB and we'll get an update on that from Jack. And regards to anything else, we're kind of just waiting on the land to dry up so we can get out. Please God. Come on. Left the calve, we've 1, 2, 3 and 4. So January, when people asked us, when do you use calve cows? I said, middle of January until Paddy's Day. Paddy's Day was yesterday and we have 4 left. We started calving on the 12th of January. So we're just waiting on these 4 girls to calve and then that's calving 2023 complete. This shed looks a bit different now. The top end of the shed would have been used for the cows that were going to calve, and then they would have had the slats out here as well, but because there's only 4 left they don't need all the space, so we've put our cows and our wee calves in here. Big stretch, big stretch. Oh, big stretch. We'll head up to Jack now. We have a little update on the TB and what's going on with that. I'm going to talk to Jack on when he plans on going out to grass. He did plan on going out last week. Weather didn't suit him, so we'll see what he thinks, what way the weather's going to go and what way the land. We said we'd come check the grass, but Jack, we seem to have a bit of a problem here.
We'll not be letting them out that day anyway.
She's a bit wet.
Yeah.
But there's, yeah, so we're looking out across, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 paddocks here. Yeah. And this is probably the best one we have, is it?
This would be definitely the best cover anyway. It's great cover grass in this.
Yeah.
Well, now it was closed up. It wasn't closed up too late last year. It was probably about the end of September, October. The cattle came off this and yeah, there was nothing on it all winter. No, it was grazed to the butt when they did come off. And as you can see, the results there fairly good. Now, quality wise, you see there's a good bit of yellow stuff in it. Yeah. But it's all leaf. It's all leaf. Like, it's great value in that grass. Yeah. But I don't know, the way the weather's going, like, this kind of, it needs to be at now. It does need to be at, because it's only going to shoot out. It's only going to shoot out there when the bit of heat comes. Yeah. Now this farm of land we're on just wouldn't be the driest. No, you can even hear it there. It's squelching in your boots. So like this time last week we were nearly going to let them out on this one. We were aiming for this week, Monday gone there, have them out and have them grazing. Young heifers there, Wayland heifers get out and get a good start. Get a week ahead of the rest. It would have done a great job on them now. And there's not a sight of weed in it really, there's a bit of dock leaf. A bit of dock leaf there, you'll have that with slurry, but no, it's fierce clean. Farm cleaned up fierce well. There's 10 or 12 paddocks over there as well, and yeah, spotless, just a pity. And they were sprayed what last? They were sprayed last July or August. Yeah, I'd say that, yeah. And docks there and stuff like that, and it's done a hell of a job. Absolutely spotless. And they got slurry in the back end. They got slurry in August time last year when they were grazed. They would have been grazed to the butt, and then they got slurry, and you can actually see the results in the slurry more so this spring than what you've seen it in the back end of last year. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like it's come on a lot even. It's come on a lot, and then this ground got no fertiliser, none. No chemical fertiliser. No chemical fertiliser, none. No slurry in the start of February. Oh no, so this got no slurry. No, this got no slurry this year, and look at the grass that's grown. Yeah, so all we need now is sunshine. Big guy up there just to stop it raining and let the sun out on it, and the cows will be happy. Like it's strange weather. Like it's warm there today. Warm there today. Snowing 3 days ago. 3 days ago. Yeah, it's not the healthiest weather to have the cattle in, but no. Look, if we get a dry week there, 10 days under our belt, we'll make a start, get them out. Exactly. So just following on from checking the grass, we'd love to have these weanlings out. We have 2 sick puppies in the sick bay. Jack, what's wrong with them? Bull and a heifer there. Well, 2 of them, pneumonia is clear. You can hear that heifer there breathing. And it's not down to the fact that they aren't looked after or vaccinated. They are. It's just purely down to the weather. Yeah, when you change from today so humid and then the start of the week there was freezing temperatures, you would have been actually better off if the hard frost did come and stay and then gradually come up with degrees by day or day. This crack of going from -1 to 10 degrees the next day. It's pure poison on cattle. You need, no matter what shed you have, you're still going to have problems with pneumonia. But now, touch wood, this year, these are the first 2 that we've had.
Yeah.
And like even in the baby calves, you'd expect them to get it first, but they were recently vaccinated. These were vaccinated.
Last year,
yeah, it was probably around Christmas time.
Yeah.
Christmas time, and we're just going to give them another jab now before they go out, just to be sure. Like you'd get sick yourself that weather.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know to have the jacket on, you're off.
No, exactly. Yeah, like you're warm and then you're cold and you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely hear it in this sun.
Yeah, but she's much improved. You can see her nose, there's no spots. Oh, stop, yeah, much improved. Now, she did lose a lot of condition. He didn't lose as much now, he was just caught a bit earlier, so he'd be probably recover quicker than her now, but...
When the vet came out, did they give them anything?
Yeah, they gave an injection into the vein of Draxin, Metacam and Neuroflor.
Very good.
So, oh look, I just gave them a jag under the skin there just until the vet comes, just to help them, but you won't beat into the vein for anything, milk fever, anything, you won't beat it.
Exactly, straight into the system.
Straight into the system.
So then all our other bulls, we're getting rid of some, are we?
Yeah, we're going to send a load to the feedlot there, because we can't go to the mart because we're locked up obviously, as you know, with TB. But yeah, we have a load there ready to go to a feedlot, and just anything that's left then, there might be 25 left. Just, they need about another 3 weeks work. Bits of twins and everything, like they're good bulls, there's plenty of flesh and condition on them, they just need to grow a bit. They just need another 3 weeks to a month, and then they'll be smashers, so.
Very good. Following on from last week's TB, the update is we've isolated them.
Yeah, we've them all isolated now, so 9 cows, 9 calves in there.
On their own, kind of away from all the others.
Yeah, away from the others, just in case of...
Trying to prevent a bit of,
whatever. And anyway, they have to be on their own anyway, because when the department come out, they have to be blood tested and valued, so... Yeah. They're isolated there, I can't even look in there.
I know.
It annoys me now.
Kills you, yeah. So then, in the last week, moving on from obviously getting tested, we have done... Valued,
blood tested, and isolated.
So we're kind of waiting on the blood test to come back.
Just to see, to be sure.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to have, we got permits there to buy cows in case we do need to buy 4 or 5 Friesians.
Because obviously the calves are going to be left on their own now, which is tough even on them. Like.
And
so if we can buy just Friesian cows,
Friesian cows, and they'd take 2 calves each, because look, it'd be an extra hour and a half on your day if you were to feed them twice a day, if not 2 hours. And also we got a permit there to buy a stock bull. We have to buy a stock bull this year, so we're lucky enough we got a permit to buy one.
Jack is going actually to look at one today, and maybe one tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I won't be going with him, but we'll get the results when we're home, and it'll be in next week's video. That'll be another update. So yeah, the calves. We probably will go with cows. Hopefully.
Probably, I'd say it'd be your best bet, because.
Automatic feeders.
Automatic feeders, and even buckets. Like, you have to have them in a confined space, because otherwise they'd run around and you'd never get them on it.
Yeah.
So I think the cow would be the best job. Look, I've often had to get them in at home to do a job on the calf. They do a really good job. Good job. They take to them like a duck to water.
Yeah, once they get
once they get a sight or smell them, they go mad.
Yeah.
But as you can see, there's not a bad cow or calf in it. Super Charlie cow there.
And then you can see they're tagged on the ear. There's a little
copper
gold
tag.
stamp, copper. That one's on the right. They're all on the left ear of the cow. So yeah, we'll just have to keep them updated. Poor calves. Don't know what's coming yet, but see what happens. So Jack, with all this weather and rain and
constant. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if it rained for 2 hours and went off, and rained for another 2 hours, it wouldn't be as bad. But yesterday it was constantly raining. You wouldn't stand out.
And it's not only bad in your fields. Like, you see the silage here now.
Yeah.
Like, it's squelching nearly. Like, it's so that all has to be. You know, we only fed it yesterday. It
has to be gone, and it did. Like, it came from the south, so it came that way. Like, there is a bit of cover. There's a bit of cover under the barrier itself. Like, if you got it blowing from say the north, you'd be sound. You never get it wetting. Like, but I don't know. I put in them barriers too at home, and I'm half regretting it. I used to have a ring feeder in there, and I said to get rid of it because it was a nuisance, but you never had wet silage, so...
Yeah, that's the only thing, but then you have to get in and feed.
Get in and
there's pros and cons to them.
Yeah, there's pros and cons to them all. You'll never have to have it all.
Yeah,
right, so.
And then we have, we've a leak here from the roof, but that's in progress. We have Condy coming out to fix that, because that excess water needs to run out, because here's the actual drain, take it away, so it kind of runs through the feed and it's not ideal. So if we stop that leak, we'll stop a lot of that excess water.
Yeah, there's always something.
Always something.
Always something, Jesus.
Well, is the feeding nearly done here.
Nearly done. Going to drive, look at this bull.
Yeah, and that's the day done. Yeah. Right, well I won't hold you up anymore.
No, we keep her lit.
So, while I was passing, I said I'd call up to Darren and Alan here, who are apparently trying to attempt to put up a fence. So we'll get out now and see what they're trying to be at. So Darren and Alan are head scratching here. We have I don't know actually what we have here.
Chicken wire there. Now we have wire tape.
Yeah.
And now
so chicken wire. They're going with 3 strands of electric tape to stop them jumping it. I don't know if that'll work. And then next year,
jump very high.
Yeah, apparently there's kangaroos here as well. And then if that doesn't work, we're just going to build a block wall because we're sick of them. There's a lot of head scratching here. When I come down, they're both scratching each other's heads. I don't know what's going on. Now, as you can see, there's plenty holes along that bank, and there's more even over that side. So if I could predict something, I could not see that going well. It's mainly up this side of the farm. You can see there's not a whole lot of growth on this side of the field, but it's heavy down the other side. So this got fertilizer last week and it's actually come on a good bit, but we just need to stop the rabbits coming in and eating it. Don't worry, I didn't forget about the birthday shout-outs. So following on from Bruce's birthday shout-outs last week, we have the balloon here with people that commented. Some people commented on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, so I went around and rounding them all up. So, this week we have Dan Broderick, who turns 11 from Ashburn. Happy birthday, Dan. We have Ryan Dowdle, who turned 14th on March 16th. We have Carla Reid, who's 5 from Broadway. We have Cassia, who turns 33 on Sunday. We have Alex Barnes, who only turns 1, so he didn't comment, but his father did. And we have Alan Fennessy from Ballyluby, whose birthday was on the 14th of March as well. And then we also had Ellen from Allenwood that just texted me on TikTok and wanted to shout out, so I said I'd give it to you. So yeah, they're all the names. So happy birthday everyone, and yeah, keep all the birthday wishes coming in. Comment your name, your age and where you're from, and you'll be on the balloon next week. We have our 6930 and our 6920S ready for destoning, so hopefully now in a few weeks I'll have them videos for you. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the videos, and we'll see you all next week. Good luck.